Hi, my name is Derek Smith, and I'm a member of the production staff here at Media Space Solutions, and you're tuning in to an MSS cast. In this cast, we're going to go over how to successfully transfer your publication-ready print material files so they can be flawlessly trafficked out for print. We're going to cover how to name your files, how to combine and compress multiple files, and how to access and use our FTP or production inbox. Please note MSS asks that we're provided publication-ready PDFs that are built to the library for each of the papers on your campaign, or common size files can be sent to be processed out for multiple insertions. Now before you upload your print materials, please take a moment to double check that the files are CMYK and that all images are at or below 240% ink density for 4-color placements, or if you're placing black and white, please be sure the files are grayscale. Please also see that the image quality is between 170 and 280 dpi and that only Type 1 or outline fonts are used. For more information, we invite you to view our Print Production Guidelines cast or other MSS casts dealing with production-related issues and fixes like changing color spaces, outlining fonts, and lowering ink density, to name just a few. So check those out at www.mediaspacesolutions.com under the Support, then Creating Print Ads, then Production Cast tabs. Now we'll just assume that the files you have are all ready to be transferred over to MSS, so what we'll need to do first is name the files. Now ideally the name will contain enough information so that when we receive the file we'll know where and when it was intended to be printed. So we'd suggest including the publication name, file size, and pub date in the name. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Derek file here and we'll pretend it's for Los Angeles Times, and I'll also put a size in here. I'll put 5 1/4 by 10, and a run date we'll say June 14th. And what we want is a descriptive name, but one that's short so we avoid any corruption issues in transmission. And you'll also note that I'm not using any periods in the name because ad transmission vendors such as AdSend require there only be one period in the file name. And since the file already ends in .pdf, we just ask that you only use dashes or underscores when separating info rather than periods or other characters. Now for the second file, we're going to go ahead and pretend it's a common size file to be used for many drops. So what we want to do is still name it with a descriptive name, so we'll go with CS here for common sizes, and we'll still list the size, say 4.7 by 9, and we'll say May. Great. Now the files are named in a way that upon receipt, they'll easily be recognized as to what they're intended to be processed out for. And now that the files are named, we're going to go ahead and place those into one folder and then compress that one folder. And we're doing this so you'll only need to upload one total folder instead of multiple ones. So place the files into one folder and then go ahead and use whatever compression tool you like, .zip or stuff it are fine. I've just thrown the file or the folder into drop stuff myself. There, now we have a compressed file. And from here you're actually now ready to send the materials. So you will have the choice of either emailing this compressed material over to our production inbox at production@mss-mail.com, or you can log into our FTP to upload the compressed folder. If you do not yet have a username and password for our FTP, please contact either your client services specialist or production contact and we can get you all set up. Now once you're logged in, what you'll want to do is click the Put tab right at the top. See that here. And you'll go ahead and browse for the file. And we'll look for it. There, we've got it. And once you locate the file, then you'll want to click the Put tab in the bottom right. There you go. And now the folder will transfer. And when it's done, you'll receive a confirmation just saying that the upload's complete. And now all that's left is to follow up with an email to your client services specialist or production contact here at MSS just to let us know the upload was made. And we'll ask that you please include the file name in your email and intended placement or any pertinent creative direction in your email as well. After taking this step, you're all done. So in this cast, we've gone over naming files, combining and compressing files into one folder to be transmitted, and how to access and use our FTP or production inbox. If you have any questions about this process, as always, feel free to contact us via phone or email. And please utilize our library of growing MSS casts for other production-related offerings. I'm Derek Smith for Media Space Solutions Production, and thanks again for checking out this MSS cast. I hope you found it informative and helpful.